Brianna, I love you so, so much. I am the luckiest man on this earth to not only live with you, but also share 3 children, be engaged to you, and very shortly be married to you, calling you my wife. I can think of no better person to love, hold, laugh with, cry with, and live with, all while you provide so much love to me in return.
Lucas, it sounds cliche, but I really can't believe this day is finally here. I hope you can understand the depth of my love for you by me standing up here in front of all these people and speaking. But that's the thing, I would do anything for you.
I know I am incredibly stubborn, so I know that can be tough at times. While both of our incredibly strong wills sometimes lead to bickering over nothing, we always bounce right back to being happy and in each other's loving embrace. With that being said, I will always be by your side no matter what. There is not a stronger connection in any dimension of any galaxy that I feel with you. I look forward to hardening and growing that connection until the end of time.
I am now willing to admit when I sent a Snapchat saying I wanted to go to the movies with someone, I really only ever sent it to you. I remember we sat very far apart on rolling chairs and I wore my best sweatpants. But talking to you and spending time with you made me fall for you pretty quickly. Falling in love with you is the single best thing that this life has gifted me. You saved me, Lucas. I wasn't sure if anyone would ever love me as fiercely and purely as you do. You make me excited to wake up every day, knowing that whatever happens, my best friend is right there. Thank you for all the love that you have shown me, and of course our 3 pups. You make me want to be a better person every single day of my life. There is an infinite amount of things that I love about you. You are the most driven, handsome, funny, inspiring, and giving man I know.
Standing on equal ground while sharing in each other's successes, like a big promotion at Lucky's, or supporting each other through hardships, like doing the small things so my grandma can stay by my grandpa's side.
I promise to always be here for you. I promise to support all of your hopes and dreams. I promise to always have fun with you. I promise to laugh at all your bad jokes. I promise to travel, explore, and experience all of the beautiful things this life has to offer with you. I promise to not bring home any more dogs, at least I promise to be there even when times get difficult. I promise to be the best wife to you for the rest of time. I love you so much.
In the same respect, I know we are going to be extraordinary together, not only by our own loving bond, but from our amazing friends and family supporting us as well. Thank you, everybody, through our journey. Now, on to what I promise you. I promise to love you and hold you forever and ever. I promise to be by your side and support you however and whenever you need in all of your endeavors. I promise to provide for you as much as possible to give you everything you've ever wanted. I promise to be your partner and to live life to the fullest with you and any family to come. I promise to give you my whole self and love you to my last breath. I love you, Brianna Lynn Dodd.
I am very honored and proud to pronounce officially as an older brother to you both. You may now kiss your bride. As I first time introduce the lovely Mr. and Mrs. Andre.
First night I met Lucas, I can remember meeting Bri at her apartment in Columbus with a couple other friends, and we had dinner reservations and had planned to go out afterwards. I could tell Brianna was so happy and giddy, and it was unlike any other past relationship she had been in. Not only was I excited to meet and party with him, but I was a new mom. It was my first time out in several months, so of course I was excited to live it up. So after dinner, I rode to a bar with some of our mutual friends, and I remember I texted Bri to let her know where we went and waited for her and Lucas to get there. Brianna finally texted back and said, "Sorry, I can't come to the bar. We need to go to Lucky's because Lucas isn't 21 yet." I remember thinking, what the hell, Bri? Okay, so just to put things into perspective, we were 24 at the time, so that caught me by surprise that she had never mentioned the age gap. Well, thank goodness for Lucky's and the fact that he worked there with Bri, we could get in and hang out. I quickly learned that the age gap didn't matter in the slightest, and Lucas was perfect for Brianna, and I could see how she glowed. She constantly talked about him, how good he treated her, and how he was so different than any other guy she had dated. I knew right away she would marry Lucas, as it was similar to how I felt with my husband. Aww. So Lucas, because I know Brianna so well after all these years, I thought I should wrap up my speech today by giving you some pieces of advice. So always compliment her. Always make her chicken and star soup when she is sick. Spoil her with hot wings, hot fries, Mountain Dew and Reese cups to cheer her up. Never let her drink strawberritas, as you'll have a permanent stain in your driveway from her vomit. Remind her often how much you love her. When her mom asks what food you want for a family event, always say pepperoni rolls and then invite me over because they're the best. Don't ever spend time and effort making ugly Christmas sweaters for a party because you'll show up and then she'll decide they're ridiculous and you're not wearing them. Don't sweat the small stuff, it doesn't matter. Never take Brianna skiing. She will give up and walk down the entire mountain carrying the skis and then just get drunk at the bar. Never let her drink too much, as she may fist fight your friends. If she does drink too much at a party and wants to sleep, you better get on the floor and go to sleep with her. Take her on dates, even after you've been married for years. Always tell her when her weave is showing. Be very patient with her, as she will change her mind about stuff a million different times. I know you probably know that. Learn the phrase, "Yes, dear." Make her stay out and have a good time when you're celebrating something, as she'll want to head out at 10 p.m. and go to bed like on her bachelorette party. Support her goals and dreams of being a stay-at-home mom. Make her breakfast in bed and get her all the Tim Hortons coffee. Remember to always have fun. Listen to her even when you're watching sports. Go Browns, by the way. Never break her heart because you'll have me and her brothers to deal with. Enjoy making a baby this week on your honeymoon. And last but certainly not least, keep God at the center of your marriage and pray together every day. All right, now if everyone could raise their glasses, I just want to finish by saying, I want you to know that I'm always and forever here for you. I don't care what you need, I'm here for you both. Nothing could ever be too great to ask of me. I love you as though you were my sister. And Lucas, I love the way you make Brianna laugh and how you appreciate her fun-loving spirit. Bri, I'm so happy you found your true soulmate in Lucas, and I wish you both a blessed lifetime together filled with love and laughter. Cheers, everyone.
I've had the pleasure of knowing Lucas his whole life, from when he was a little chunk with Bieber hair to the beast he is now. Growing up, we used to fight all the time. We were both very athletic, competitive, handsome, smart, had good hair, blue eyes, blah, blah, blah. One of the last times we fought, I was home for break my freshman year of college. He just started seriously working out, and it was the hardest I've ever fought in my life. Thank goodness my parents broke it up, because I thought to myself, if I let go of this hold, I'm gonna lose this fight. You can't lose a fight to your little brother. I haven't fought him since. You can't lose if you don't start. A few years later, he's down at OSU with me, big as hell, and he has 3 goals. Get a degree, get a job, and find the tiniest girl to bring home to mom and dad. I couldn't imagine a better partner for my brother than Bree. She's smart, funny, kind, and doesn't take any of his shit. She fits right in with us, and Lucas seems to be at home with her family as well. I can't wait to see these two grow together and face any challenges that may come their way. To Lucas and Bree.
To all of you, there's a memory that continued to pop into my brain week after week. Brianna and I were maybe 9 or 12, and anytime our moms would leave the house, we would pull the trampoline up to my bedroom window and jump out, or we would pull the trampoline closer to the balcony at the cabin at her house and jump off of it, boys. Looking back, it was reckless. Think of how many bones we could have broken. We were fearless. Fast forward to being in our 20s and finding out that adulthood isn't all that it's cracked up to be, and the dating world is creepy and scary. I'm getting somewhere with these, I promise. Every time Brianna dated someone that just didn't vibe with her, I always felt like they only caught parts of her. Like if she were to jump out of that window or off the balcony onto the trampoline in her early 20s, she would have probably pulled something, and some guy would have tried to catch her and then assisted in injuring her more because he just didn't get all of her. Flash forward to her mid-20s when Lucas comes in. And I remember flying in for a weekend and spending the weekend crashing on their couch a few years ago. And this was the first time I truly saw the two of them in their own environment together. And I got to thinking about the trampoline story, and I realized that if Brianna were to jump fearlessly, regardless if it's out of my bedroom window, the balcony, an airplane, or out of a tree, that Lucas could and would catch her entirely. And there's nothing that makes my heart happier than to know that whatever life decides to challenge them with, together, they'll get through it, continuing to catch each other. I'm trying to make this speech not emotional. I told her I would try, but sorry. How can you spend an entire lifetime with someone and think of every single thing we've been through? We've been, and summarize it and not get emotional. We have been through heartbreaks, moves, losses, celebratory moments. And I know that no matter where life takes us, blood or no blood, we will always be connected, and everyone who knows you agrees. You are an amazing soul, and Lucas, thank you for always being there for her, and thank you for always being there for our family, and I look forward to what the future holds for the two of you. Let's raise a toast to the bride and groom.
From him getting cut from the middle school basketball team that he swears that he's over, I know he can still name every kid that beat him on the team. To the Steak and Shake days where he was the best manager and burger flipper east of the Mississippi. All the all-nighters we pulled playing NFL Street and Mario Baseball. He's the loudest, most quick-witted, and is the guy that takes everything a step too far, but that's what we love about him. He has and would do anything for me, and it is greatly appreciated. His time living in college with us was short-lived, but it came to be a blessing as Bree came into his life. I remember one of the first nights that I lived with these guys. I went out, had myself a good time, didn't unpack anything. I came home to all of my sheets being on the bed and to my curtain hung up in the shower. Drunk me, greatly appreciated it. Thank you, Bree. I'm kicking my ass at board games, Wii games, all ganging up on me because Lucas wasn't allowed to go for Bree. Living with you two was absolutely a blessing for me. It kept me in line and I was able to thrive in school. I know if Bree put up with me and Lucas living together, that she'd be able to put up with him for a very long time. So cheers to these guys, to the newlywed, and a long and happy marriage.
You're making my dreams come true. With you I feel brand new, 'cause I don't get old loving you. When I was older looking hard, your love hit me hard. I didn't see you coming. Through the years you were doubting, you thought about running. Now here we are. Ooh, I wanna grow old with you. You're making my dreams come true. With you I feel brand new, 'cause I don't get old loving you. I wanna grow old with you. Ooh, you're making my dreams come true. Ooh, with you I feel brand new, 'cause I don't get old loving you. 'Cause I don't get old